Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First, take it foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel, broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. It's the Akim Mahalar. You're coming back with another quick lesson through the Spirit, Lord, so it be edifying. Titled, man, hey, man, that Lone Ranger spirit is not the way to go in this faith, man. Okay? That Lone Ranger spirit, meaning you want to be on your own and do things on your own, is not the ultimate way to go, especially in the times we living in, because now we need the body more than ever. You know, that is like if you're getting ready to get into a big heavyweight bout, and then that just like your left wrist saying, you know what, I don't want to be part of this no more, but yeah, you need your left hand to win this fight. And that's like it's departing from the body, and the left hand is saying, look, I can knock this guy out without the whole body. You fool, you sadly mistaken. Okay, now there are exceptions to the rule. You got men that break off, that want to leave and do their own thing for whatever reason. You got some men that get excommunicated from the body, and then you got some men that they're destined to teach on their own because they came in this teaching by themselves, and the Lord just never, set up fruit around those brothers. So, they're used to doing it by themselves. But in most cases, brothers that's out there by themselves, initially they're looking for fruit. They want a body, because this truth is a heavy burden, man. Like when I started building up fruit here in this area, it was a relief, man, because holding the camera, holding the signs, you know what I'm saying? Getting all the expenses for the account, doing it. It's a lot to it, man. It's more than just going out and just teaching, okay? It's a whole, you have to hold the camp down. You know what I'm saying? So most brothers that teach by themselves, they're looking for fruit. That's why the Lord said, hey, pray that the Lord says that the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. So therefore pray that the Lord of the house send more forth laborers in the vineyard, man, because this is a body collective and an effort. It's easier when you got brothers can hold posts, hold the signs, hold the camera, bring out precepts. Then, it switches up. Another brother starts speaking, etc. But, for guys that all of a sudden, man, I just want to do my own thing type shit, that you got to really check that spirit, because that's some ulterior motive type shit. You see what I'm saying? And, and that's because a lot of guys that want to do that is because they don't want to be in order. A lot of guys do that because they feel like they have it's a little bit more lenient to be on their own. And just a lot of things too, when you on your own, you feel that you ain't got men that's watch you, which this is not about men watching you or lording over your shoulders. Because believe it or not, when you on your own, you really put under the scopeo, you really put under the tuning or the fine glass, so to speak. Because now you out there by yourself, you got nothing but the forces and the angels that surround you watching you, man. So if you think because you're going to leave the body, because you want to do things your way, or you want to do things the way that you see fit, whether, you don't want to be in the body or take counsel, whatever it may be, you sadly mistaken if you think that you're going to get away with these things, man. Okay? Because this is not the time now for brothers to be leaving the camps if they don't have to. Now, if you get put out, or if you just a damn demon, then that's different. You get kicked out, then you got to do your own thing regardless. That's in your best bet to do your own thing. But when you don't have to leave and you choose to leave, then, it's just that's a whole lot of things, man, you got to consider. Because certain men, they get offended. They may not say anything. Certain men, they might not like the way that the camp is going. They may not like the leader of the camp. And certain men be like, look, man, I don't want to do this shit no more. But ultimately, man, you got to just bite the bullet and humble down and deal with it. You may not like your camp leader. You may not like your second in command. But at the end of the day, who are you in this for? That man, or you in this for yourself? Okay, that's what a lot of things Jake don't seem to understand. Well, I want to leave. I want to do my own thing. I just want to be by myself now. I feel like I could bring forth fruit. Man, hell nah. That's because you offended the brothers, or you don't want to be around brothers, man. Or you seen some shit in the camps that you ain't really speaking on for real, man. But regardless of that, this is not the time for the lone wolf spirit. Okay, so if your brothers is in that spirit, you need to check that, because that could be a demon trying to get you out and trying to get you vulnerable, man. Okay, so this is the book of Ecclesiastes 4:8. It says, there is one alone, and there is not a second. Okay, it says, yea, he neither nor a child nor his brother, yet there is no end of all his labor. Yet there is no end of all his labor, neither is his eye satisfied with riches. Neither saith he, for whom do I labor and bereave my soul of good? This is also vanity. Yeah, this is a sore travail, right? It's all vanity at the end of the day. But two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor, right? For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he have not a man to help him up. Okay? So that's the whole point. If you fall and you excommunicate yourself from the body, don't expect brothers to come and pick you up. Now, if you keep a good report and you know you still doing what you got to do, you still part of the order, then that's different. But if you go out there on your own, man, and you ain't got a close companionship to the brothers in your city, then, I mean, you pretty much on your own out there, man. This is why we, a lot of guys, they leave and stuff like that, man, just because they feel like leaving. If it wasn't a situation, the brother just wake up one day and say, you know what, I just want to do my own thing without a cause, then, hey, you need to check that spirit, man, because it ain't always about that. That's why it says, one would lift up his fellow, but woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he have no one to help him up. And again, if two lie together, then they have heat. It says, how can one be warm alone? Okay? So, you need the brothers, man. We need the body. It's a body collective and effort. And it says, and if one prevail against him, two should withstand him, and threefold cord is not quickly broken. Okay? So, it's a body effort. Somebody go out there, may want to put hands on you or something like that. Somebody may attack you, X, Y, and Z. Who knows? You out there doing it by yourself. You ain't got nobody to come to your beck and call. But that's neither here nor there. But anyway, this is the book of Mark 6, and I'm going to start at verses 6. It says, and he marveled because of that. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 7. It says, and he called them unto the 12 and began to send them forth 2 by 2, and gave them power over unclean spirits, and commanded them that they should take nothing for their journey, save a staff only, no scrip, no bread, no money in their purse. Okay? But he sent them out 2 by 2, because 2 is greater than 1, man. Okay? But anyway, this is just a quick lesson. Lord's will, I'll put out another one. Got to end it quick. It's a co-worker guy coming back. But anyway, with that, all praises and glory, honor is due to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and a ball.